Hello and welcome to part 2 of my start to my FIFA 19 Road to Glory, and I am liking these new ways to score goals. Here we've got one of my early division rivals games, and a lot of people are complaining about the overhead kicks, but I really enjoy them, and all these little fancy flick ups and stuff you can do, and dribbling and what have you. A banger from Fred there, who I ended up purchasing for my team for just under 20,000 coins I think, and so far he's been absolutely brilliant. He was a player that I had on the beta who I really enjoyed, and although I said I wasn't going to have a really expensive squad to start off with, I did end up making enough coins to pick up Fred and Fabinho to replace Ndidi and Lerma in the midfield. I'm also really getting the hang, I think, of this timed finishing, enabling you to score some absolute beauties. And I was giving legendary squad battles a shush there because they were really annoying me, until I managed to get the winner there in the 86th minute with a beautiful long range timed finish. How frustrating these timed finishes end up being in weekend league when that starts, and people are going for rewards in Foot Champions, we'll have to see, but for now I'm really enjoying scoring from things other than low drivens, which was all FIFA 18 seemed to be, and I seem to have got the hang, I think, of timing them just about right without the indicator on, particularly finesse timed finishes. I don't think I've actually saved any highlights of those, but I don't know if holding the finesse button gives you a wider green area, but they always seem pretty easy to get on target, and a hell of a lot of them go in. Now, as I mentioned in the last episode, episode 1 on my channel of my FIFA 19 videos, I started off doing as many of the basic and advanced SBCs as I could. That's where I ended up using a lot of my investments, players that I'd bought from the companion app for discard and selling on for a little bit of profit, and I put all my coins into doing these SBCs, and I think they were well worth it, as in the one of the first packs, or one of the packs for the advanced SBCs, I get 84 informed Xhaka of Arsenal, which I think is well worth hanging on to, not to use, but I think he'll be a good investment, being 84 rated and from the Premier League. So when the big squad building challenges drop, he will definitely, or should definitely, go up in price and make a fair nice amount of coins. Now for, was it the 6th, for Hybrid Nations, we get a pack with not very much in it, but also a mega pack for, or is it a rare mega pack for completing the whole group, and I had quite a bit of luck in this one as well, as I end up packing a board and walkout, is it, as well. Does he walk out? Yes he does. It's Dries Mertens, 87 rated, and I was very tempted to hold on to him, as his loan card was one of the cards from the catalogue, and I really enjoyed him. I thought he was a great player, one of the best certainly I've used at this stage in the game. But for 80,000 coins, whatever it was he was selling for at the time, I think it was probably best to cash him in and use those coins to invest elsewhere, and also completing the rest of the SBCs. So on to the tough SBC then, as part of the League and Nations hybrid. I think I also get something pretty decent out of this one. It's another mega pack, And yes, this was the one where I got one to watch Lamar. And as I've lost so many coins with one to watch trading in the past, I wasn't going to bother this year, and I immediately listed him up for sort of 60,000 coins again, I think it was. One to watch trading is certainly something that could make you quite a lot of coins, but I think it's too risky for me at this stage. Personally, I've been using my spare coins to pick up players like this 87 Iniesta, who is incredibly cheap for an 87 rated. And if you remember, Pepe last year was sort of the same price and then ended up going up to 20,000 plus when Icon SBCs dropped. So I've been picking up players like Iniesta for cheap, and also discard informs for when they're needed. But this pack here, 86 rated Roberto Firmino, when I'm already running a mostly Brazil team, I'm actually going to try him out. Even though I said about selling the top players at the start and using loans and stuff, I'm going to use this Bobby Firmino and see how he plays. And in the last of my SBC packs, I get 81 rated Nakajima. So as I say, I've improved my team a little bit, and investments right now, I'm going for inform cards that are going for really cheap for discard from good leagues. Looking at players like Angel of Spain, who's 83 rated, plays in La Liga. Players like Petr Cech, Matip, Xhaka, they're all Premier League, so they're all going to be in demand when the squad building challenges drop. And yeah, just trying to pick up some of the cheapest players by rating, such as 87s Iniesta and 84s, thinking players like Martinez and Albiol, because they're from the major leagues and they're Spanish, so they easily link. Yes, these cards are the coins that are really cheap right now. So I'm playing my games, getting my coin boosts, playing squad battles and getting my coins from that. Division rivals rewards will be on Thursday. I started off in Division 6 after my placement games. I won 4 and lost 1, I think it was. And then after a few games on Saturday, I ended up getting promoted to Division 5 because of my skill rating. But in the next video, I'll show you how my team looks now, and I think going forward I'm going to release more videos of tips and tricks and trading advice using my Road to Glory club. So you can see from last year, where I started off recording almost everything, how it was possible to get icons and great players on a Road to Glory account. So rather than wasting my time saving and editing all my sales and packs and everything each day, I'll post updates on my team, but I think alongside some useful advice and ways to make coins. And as soon as I get the hang of the new gameplay and the new things that are overpowered, I'll put some videos together and put them on the channel to share them with you guys. But for now guys, that's where I am on day 3 or 4 of release as I'm recording this. So thanks very much for watching, and hope to see you again. Cheers, bye.